How's it going, everybody? It's your boy McWhoopin, and today we are back with yet another episode of Cities Skylines. I was thinking of actually doing additional episodes of putting lipstick on our pig and trying to beautify our city a little more. But at this point now, kind of got the two of the bigger things I want to do, kind of get our bicycle path going through the city, as well as fixing that ugly looking highway and actually making that a lot nicer. So today we're actually going to start focusing on our city again, trying to get our population up there, because right now we need population pretty badly, and we are because we need to get up to 17,000 so we can actually get to the next level. Plus we also need to get more people into university. So there's a lot of things we're going to do. So first things first, we're going to kind of start doing a little bit of a time lapse to kind of grow up this area here. We're going to kind of build some more roads in here and kind of make this a lot cleaner, a lot nicer looking. And then after that point, then we'll kind of let that grow on its own. See if that'll get us up to 17,000. If not, we'll might even choose up here to kind of go through, just so we can get ourselves to that next milestone. And then once we get this area built up around here, we're also going to start doing our bus lines. So something that we've been needing to do for a while, and I just have never gotten around to doing it. So this time we're finally going to get it around, and we're finally going to get it done. So we're going to follow the same pattern we have here. Do our tree line on, and we will start bringing it in. One from there, and we'll go one from here. And you know what? Just do it. So I'm gonna have those be kind of our entrance points for those two areas, and when I'm gonna do a quick little time lapse to kind of go through and finish designing the roads. So I will be back shortly with getting that done. Okay, and there we have it. So that has finished that off. Now we have our new area under development. Now finally finished, and now we can watch as we get ourselves a bunch of buildings start popping up. And while we're doing that, we'll even add in some essentials like healthcare and schooling, all that stuff, which is going to be needed. So nice to get that in while we can. So we're doing that while we're waiting for this to populate. So there we go. Get us a couple little healthcare things. And we'll do a small little substation. And here, get us a little extra coverage in the area. On ourselves Popo. And we get ourselves a little tiny police outpost. Let's put a couple small little guys of those there. And school-wise, I think we're going to be good for now, so we'll kind of leave that there. But garbage will actually bring in a few district recycling hubs into this area as well. There we go, there's a couple more. Those we should have a little better access to our garbage pickups, so that should provide with a little bit extra happiness. And while we're at it, might as well get ourselves into the park area, grab ourselves some bounty castles. Actually, no, we'll go with the Japanese gardens. Put one in there. Put one in there. Get another one up there. Oh, there's also the basketball parks. guess not. And there, that should make everybody happy. Now we can crank this up to maximum and do another little time lapse. And let's watch this one actually fill in. Okay, so at this point here, I realized that my industrial is just way too low for this to properly work. So need to actually go and start upgrading that so we can get more residential to sprout. So that's why I shifted away from just the time-lapse recording of everything growing. Yeah, so I just started filling in industry over there to kind of fill up for our ore area, getting that some more industry that I've wanted to do for a while, just was always forgetful, and also started doing the de-uglification of our city, so I did that, and then but now we finally started getting that done. Then I'm like, well, want to make sure I have more, so started putting in my office towers. Now, you notice I'm just doing it on the exterior, and here, got the upgrade, which got more people in my university, but still not quite enough to get to the next level. That should be after this year. I should be getting my level 2. But yeah, back to this. Notice I'm actually doing the office hours just along the outside, just from my original plan. I might still come back and do the inside of that little island as that peninsula as office as well. I'm not certain about it at this point, so kind of leaving it as is. And here I'm putting down a road simply for future, because I know I'm going to be using buses in this area, and I want to be able to stop in the university. So that's why I'm doing the quick little loop. So the route can actually go in, hit the university, and keep on going around, getting all the offices. So that's why that happened. And now I'm just kind of looking around to see what else there is, and then now powers are starting to go off like crazy. So it's like, okay, need to get my power because everything's growing. So I'll grab another geothermal plant. Coming over here, pop this down, but I didn't notice that it actually did go up. So because it was so along the edges, I'm like, oh, it didn't even actually register anything. No, just we have that much power being needed that it's literally not really showing like that. So that's why I come over here into the industrial area and put a second geothermal plant over here, because I thought it would either, when I placed it down, it wasn't generating the thermals over there because there's already one right beside it. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So I put the other one over there just to kind of make sure. It's like, well, now I have them in different spots. I really don't have to worry. But yeah, no, eventually after doing that, I kind of realized, oh wait, no, it did actually happen. It's just my power was just that horrendously low. So that's what got that fixed, which is good. And this is where I'm looking at. I'm like, okay, well, power's going there. I could move it, but no, it actually is properly like that. So kind of mull it around for a couple seconds, and I'm like, yeah, not really. And eventually I'll go and cancel like that, close it off, and then check around, and then notice that the water isn't at the lower part of the higher of the skyscrapers of the IT cluster. So go and start drawing my pipes, which I know I should have done, because I should have done this because I know I was going to be expanding to there, but yeah, I just didn't want to waste the time when I didn't need it. But at least now got it covered. Bring some of these up a little bit more, just so we actually have coverage all along this area, because it's still going to be redeveloped. So gotta make sure that gets going. And back to the time lapse. And there we have it. We have now gotten ourselves to our 17,000, which gives us one more square. It also allows us to build crematoriums and our treatment plants, which are the things that I really want to get going, so I can don't have to get as many cemeteries, and also get those pumps out of the water, so we're not just pumping raw sewage into our rivers. And then build little floating garbage collectors to kind of kill off all that junk. So there we go. We finally got to level we wanted to. Now we're going to hit the old big old pazzo. And first things first. You, and you. Goodbyes. And the next thing to do is grabbing our actually, we'll delete those first. We'll go to here. We'll grab our key. I guess that's done. Oh, crud. Yeah, you don't want to do that. And you can't upgrade, so there we go. That looks a lot better. That's now done. Now I'll go back to the water treatment plants. Unos, dos. I guess that wasn't enough, so we'll put in a third one. right there. Hopefully. Third one will be a charm. One, two active, third one's active. Okay, so it looks like my probably actually gonna need a fourth one. And there we go. Number 4 is now in. Now we got ourselves more than we're gonna need for a while. So that is a lot better. And even our automated garbage collectors seem to be pulling their weight as well. Let's see if we can go with the pollution. Okay, I can't seem to find pollution on here. Pollution. There we go. So that's going to take quite some time to actually clear out the pollution out of all this, but at least now we'll be able to at least make that a little bit better for us. But we'll kind of leave it at that for now. We'll close this up. And then we'll do the couple of the things that you saw pop up while we're doing the time lapse, which is our parks got another level. So now we actually have our level 2 stuff from the city parks. So we got our main gate, we got that up. That's up. The restrooms are up. Now we got our chessboard. Then we can plop down. Let the old people play some chess. And put in just 2 of them, just to make sure lots of games can be played. And then we'll even put in a few park piers all along. There we go, that should cover that off. We've got lots of piers going along the entire coast, the garden. More than enough entertainment value, so that'll be ready to go as soon as we actually reach our visitor quota, which shouldn't take too long. And the other one is our ore refinery is now level 4. Our workers are nowhere near the level because we're going to need to put in some more places. So, let us get our industry going. Go to ore. Which I don't think we have the fiberglass plant yet. Yeah, we already have the rotary kiln plant. We have the glass manufacturing plant. Grinding mill. I don't think we have a large underground mine yet, so pop those in right there. Give ourselves a little extra. And pop in a storage plant. Because why the heck not? And that has brought us to over the threshold, but just to be on the safe side, all the way to the beginning, grab a couple more barracks. Because why not? There we go. So now it's 1,000. That should get us over there, over that hump pretty quickly. Get us to a full-on level 5. Not enough resources, so put a couple more lines. Let's see. Oh, these are, the mines are actually empty. There we go. That should get that going back up again. And we'll, as I said, I'll build another or a medium ore mine right over here as well. Got some extra resources coming in, so we can keep that going. And this one is empty. Perfect. We can finally destroy that. Destroy that. More garbage. And we also have a few more incinerator plants. And another recycling plant, because why not? Oh, wow, this place already used up all of that. Okay, so let us continue on some more industrial. Let's become some new office space. There, that outer ring's now done. There we go. So we're gonna leave it here for that one, for this episode. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, because any interaction always helps with the channel. Also boosts the algorithm, so it gets more people watching, which is always going to be a great thing for us, because that means that it's actually worthwhile doing this. So, like I said, if you do it, thank you so much for doing it, because it's always greatly appreciated. If you're just watching, also thank you for that, because even just having your eyes on this just is always a great thing, because that means that we have ourselves viewers, which is always going to be nice, because, you know, doing this for an audience is always going to be a nice thing to do. So thank you so much for watching, even if you're just watching instead of actually doing any other interaction. Was that anything's always greatly appreciated for interaction, so thank you if you do it. So well, we're gonna leave it here for now. So just putting in a couple of crematoriums in, because we are had another death wave, so we'll get a bunch of these in there, make everybody happy. Put one here, put another one here. There we go. So that should end up clearing that out for the next episode. So again, thanks so much for watching, and have yourselves a good night.